What's up? This is Jat T. Jones, and this is part 2 of Never Giving Up in the Real Man series. Alright, so in the last video, we said you don't want to live on your heels because you're off balance and you're easy to push over. In life, you want to live on your toes, lean into challenge, and say bring it on, and move forward boldly, because your true nature is boldness. Now, the second part of Never Giving Up is persistence, perseverance. What does perseverance mean? What does it really take to get what you want in life? If you want to be a pro basketball player, or an actor, or a musician, or whatever it is that you want to be, that thing, your passion in life, what's it going to take? When I was young, I had a very bad idea of what it would take to succeed. I thought success comes in a year, 2 years. You try something, it works, boom, you're successful. Right now, I'm going to enlighten you of what it really takes to be a success. Perseverance is the hard work you do after you're tired of doing the hard work you've already done. Perseverance is keeping going after you want to give up. All right? If you want to get what you want in life, be it with women, personality-wise, inner peace, whatever it is, you got to persevere, man. Not only do you have to be bold, but you have to last through the journey. You see, when you put out a wish to the universe and say, I want this, I dream to be a champion, for example, the universe is going to test you. It's going to test you severely, and it's going to test you in ways that you wouldn't even imagine. The best way to explain this is in a story. There was a man that I met just a couple weeks ago. His name is Dan Brodsky. He is a world champion skydiver. Now, when I met Dan, I had no idea who he was. As you know, I was in California. I was learning how to skydive. And on one of the days, I was just walking in the hallway in the skydiving school, and a man is walking the other way, and he says hi, right? He's got these big muscles, these blue eyes that just have this presence about them. And he stopped, and he's like, how's it going? What's your name? I'm Dan. I said, hi, I'm Jad. We just had a, 10-second conversation, and we went on our way. But after meeting him, I knew there was something about him. He had an aura about him. He had something special that other people don't have. And immediately I knew, I'm like, wow, I don't know what it is about that guy, but I just met a real man. Later I was hanging out with people, and then he walks by and someone says, hey, that's Dan. He's a world champion in skydiving. And then immediately I'm like, oh, of course he is. I knew there was something about him. You see, the reward of getting what you want, becoming a champion in something, is that it builds you up. You then have an aura about you, and nobody can ever take that away from you, ever. And the next thing that happened is that I went into the shop to go look at some skydiving helmets and equipment, and there was a book on the shelf. The book was called Above All Else. And I looked at the author, it's Dan. He wrote a book about his life, about how he became a champion. And that book really inspired me. If you want to be good at something, I highly recommend that you read this book, because it maps out the champion's journey, the hero's journey, what it takes to have a dream and follow it through. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be that you want to be a skydiver. It applies to everything. But Dan is one of the toughest son of a guns I have ever met. You will not believe the hardships, the challenges. Friends of his died. He was almost paralyzed. He had a broken neck. He was stuck in a halo for I don't know how many months. He came out of it, and he became a champion. And it took him like, I think 12 years, and he never gave up, no matter what. And if you guys who are like, if you're having a hard time in life and you think life is hard, go and read that book, man, above all else. Because it'll show you what it really takes to win in life. What it takes to be a champion. What it takes to be a champion in life, in the world. All right? You need to persist. You need to keep going. You need to finish. You need to follow through. All right? You need to finish, man. You need to finish. Everybody can start, but only a very tiny percent of people finish. Very tiny percent. All right? There's a lot of dreamers out there. A lot of people moving to California to become actors. How many people make it? All right? You got to finish. So before you start your journey, before you start your pursuit towards any passion, before you start, you have to decide now that quitting is not and will never be an option. And that is the conclusion to the answer, hey Jad, should I quit? I've tried so many times, should I quit? You've never tried enough times. You will succeed if you don't quit. All right? So keep moving forward. Failure is not an option for you. All right? This is Jad T. Jones from howtogetaGirlfriend.org. If my videos are helping you, please share them with your friends. All right. Peace.